Hey guys, have you been on YouTube lately and noticed that underneath any video that's even slightly politically charged, that there's this notification saying that Joe Biden is the president-elect according to the AP, the Associated Press, i.e. the media? Well, I decided to do a little bit of investigating to see what makes this notification happen, because it seems to be selective. It's not on every single video. I just want to see just how politicized YouTube actually is. So, watch this coming video. It's just me doing the experiment. It's a little long, but I'll be back at the end of the video to share my thoughts. So we'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So, I took one of my old videos from a couple days ago. I think I released it on... a couple days ago. I think I released it on November 7th, if I recall. So that would have been last Saturday. By this time, I think the AP had called the election for Joe Biden at this point. And what's interesting is I went ahead and changed the title to Trump Wins the Election. And a little bit after I
hello everybody, my name is Dr. Fire, and welcome!
I got this notification underneath the video. Now this video was released a couple days ago with the title, I think it was Darkifier Plays Amnesia. And it was about, you know, it's just this dumb video about, you know, me doing a Markiplier bit. And what's really interesting about it is I got a couple views immediately afterwards. I don't know why that happened. I guess like maybe some people who are subscribed to me or whatever just clicked on it to see what was going on. But it's the exact same video, so nothing changed at all. I only changed the title. But after I changed the title, I got this little thing slapped on it. So what exactly does that mean? Well, let's have a quick look at something else I did. I posted some test videos, and they're just a series of videos saying like, Trump won, Biden won, Trump did not win, Biden did not win. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with immediate changes. So what I'm going to test real quick is I'm going to go back to another set of videos. I'm just going to... one of my other videos here. And I am going from like before the election even happened, and I'm going to see if I click on another video, let's say like, I don't know, like this one right here. My, no, that one's copyrighted, so let's do a different one. Let's do this one here. What's wrong with cuties? Well, let's see what happens when I put Trump wins the election. And I hit save. And when I originally clicked on the video, so this one, again, this is from much earlier in the week. If I run over to this one,
it's a cultural problem now.
It now says Trump wins the election. So we'll give it maybe like an hour or so, and then we'll see if this video gets the same notification that you get in this video, where it says U.S. elections, the AP has called the presidential race for Joe Biden. Again, obviously, so brand new uploads of short videos with just the title being changed, which is all these ones I put up, some people viewing them. Well, just me, I think, so far. I don't think anybody else has viewed them. The AP has called the presidential race for Joe Biden. So, and on every, I did a big range of them, so I'm just here to say, every single one of these videos, whether it's Trump won, Biden won, Trump did not win, Biden did not win, all of them have that little thing underneath it. So it doesn't appear to be that there's any immediate editorializing going on there. So it's just like an algorithmic thing. So if you have like maybe Biden, Trump, maybe if you even just put something like Trump eats a load of bread. You know what? Let's try that. Let's upload a video of me saying Trump ate a loaf of bread. Webcam, let's switch to a different microphone. Trump ate a loaf of bread. And like I said, instantly, the video would go up saying Trump, giving that notification, Trump eats a loaf of bread. So this has the word Trump in it. There's no manual review going on here. We're just gonna go ahead and upload this video. And we'll select the one that I'm calling Trump Eats a Loaf of Bread. Trump eats a loaf of bread. Uh-oh. And let's just pick a automatically generated thumbnail because I don't know if it really makes a difference. Well, you know, just for kicks, let's have it say Biden won. Just for kicks, and see if that has something to do with it. See, no, next, public, publish. Finish processing. Trump eats a loaf of bread, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what happens when we click on Trump eats a loaf of bread.
Trump ate a loaf of bread.
Not an instant notification. So it seems to like be able to detect, maybe it's detecting like words like one. So why don't we mix up the video just a little bit and see if that does something to the notification. Before we do, let's just be on a more assured side. I'll go ahead and get rid of these. Let's just check on this video now, see if it got updated.
It's a cultural problem.
Doesn't look like it, so it's all good here.
Focus on taking back the culture because.
Does Trump eat a loaf of bread?
Trump ate a loaf of bread.
A whole loaf, guys. So let's see what happens when we go to... Let's make a new video. Let's make one more video, but this time we're gonna do it just a little bit differently than last time. It's gonna be... Trump won a loaf of bread. Fake news, by the way. Trump did not win a loaf of bread. Go ahead and export this one. Trump won a loaf of bread. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to create. Upload this video. Trump won a loaf of bread. Because now we have the term won. Now let's, how about this? Change it just a little bit. Let's put the word election in the description and see if that changes anything. And for kicks, let's go ahead and throw Trump won in here with a question mark and see what it does. Obviously this has nothing to do with the election at all, except for a couple of keywords and maybe some insinuations here. And let's see what YouTube does to this video. Make it public, publish, and lo and behold, Trump won a loaf of bread. Let's go back to this, see what happens.
Trump ate a loaf.
Still no notification. Here we go. Trump won a loaf of bread with the election thing in here. Oh, and
Trump won.
What do you know?
A loaf of bread.
AP has called the presidential race for Joe Biden. Election. Trump won a loaf of bread. You know what? Let's get funny. Let's upload the exact same video. And let's just take the word election out of there. Trump won a loaf of bread. And let's say Trump won a loaf of bread again. And let's use the Trump won thumbnail. No, it's not meant for kids. Okay, public and publish it. Okay. So the last and the newest video is Trump won a loaf of bread. Again. What is this gonna do? We'll see. Oh, there it is!
A loaf of bread.
It's the exact same video. It's the exact same video. This time, you know what? Just for good measure, just to make sure that it's not like detecting the video that I just uploaded and saying, oh, it's the exact same video. Let's go ahead and make a whole new thing, and we will call it this. Well, we'll just make a new video. Trump won a big loaf of bread. We'll export it. Here we go. Trump won a big loaf of bread. And we will go back to my videos. And this time, let's use an automatically generated thumbnail. Just to see whether it's just detecting, you know, instantly something because of the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and Trump won a big loaf of bread. Put this in here. Let's just use, like I said, automatically generated one. Put uh-oh in here. And let's see what the algorithm does with Trump won a big loaf of bread. Do this one, because that one looks funnier. No, it's not for kids. Next, and public, publish. And here it is. Trump won a big loaf of bread. Don't have any description here. Da, 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 da. And let's go here. Is it the big reveal? Is it gonna have the notification underneath? Let's see. Hallelujah!
Trump won a big loaf of bread.
So it just seems to be targeting very specifically words that have like Trump won in it or stuff like that. So it immediately assumes election behind it. So anything that has like Trump winning or Trump anything like that, like I bet you could just like make even a winning montage of Trump saying winning, and you're gonna get the exact same thing just because title detection. US elections. Here we go. Okay, so let's go back to that old video from much earlier that I posted earlier, maybe like last month or something, and let's check on that, see if that one's gotten a thing thrown onto it. So we're gonna have a quickie looky over there. Trump wins the election. Well, we'll see about that.
You're gonna let...
And October 8th, 2020, it was there for like just a second. Did anybody else see that? Did you guys see that? It was there for like just a second, wasn't it? Weird if it was, and then it like took it back. I'm gonna have a look at that. I'm gonna review that in the video and we'll see, but then it like instantly disappeared. This is bizarre. Okay, well, YouTube is funny. It's a funny platform. So thanks for checking out. But if Trump wins a loaf of bread, it means that Biden won the election, according to the AP, which YouTube will let you know about if you make a video that says Trump won a loaf of bread. It had it for just a second. I went and reviewed the video footage for a second, and for just a microsecond while the video was loading, it had the little banner underneath it. And I'm guessing it like figured out that the date was October 8th, so there's like literally no way that anybody could have known the election results back at the time. So there's no reason for it to put it up there, because obviously it wouldn't be fake. But in this one, it's November 7th, and it still has it. Still there. Now it's got another view. Maybe that's because I refreshed it, not fully sure.
Alright, so let's get one thing straight. YouTube, the AP, the mainstream media, none of these guys have the ability to determine who the next president-elect is going to be. there is still a chance that Donald Trump will be elected. And it could happen through the courts, it could happen through a recount, but we'll never know if we do not contest these quote-unquote election results. This is a disinformation campaign. This is the YouTube trying to say that the fat lady has sung. It has said Joe Biden is the president-elect. They are lying to you. They are trying to demoralize Trump supporters. Did you guys ever hear the phrase, I'm gonna crawl over broken glass to vote for Donald Trump? You know, over the past month or so, I've heard that a lot. A lot of people saying that. But you know, when you went to the polls, you thought, this wasn't too bad. A lot of you thought that, at least. Well, now the broken glass is here. YouTube has smashed a beer bottle and spread broken glass all over your path. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get on our hands and knees and crawl to it if we're going to elect this president. The reason YouTube is doing this is because they want to dissuade you from supporting your candidate any further. They want to dissuade you from supporting these kinds of values in the future. They are trying to say to the black Americans who voted for Donald Trump, to the Cuban Americans who voted for Donald Trump, don't you dare try to have different opinions. Don't you dare try to do it. YouTube said Joe Biden won. End of story. You're no longer allowed to fight for your candidate. After all, what's the point? He lost. But he hasn't. It's kind of funny that in saying they are trying to prevent election disinformation, they push it on people in order to disinform you about the election. This could all change, but for right now, there's still a chance, and you can keep on fighting no matter what YouTube, mainstream media, or anybody else says. This isn't over until the fat lady sings. And let me tell you one thing, I'm not hearing her yet. YouTube, suck my balls!